Alright guys, welcome back. Turn 10. Okay, so let's get through this first. Once again, these really don't pertain to us at the moment, so we just ignore that. We finished our shrine, so... Right, because we had Dwarf Comet last turn, which boosts your production at the city by 40%. Now we need to supplement our army because we are we are very much lacking after we fumbled this in the early game, like much earlier, and then also this. We lost a couple units here. Now this is ready to cast. Do we You know, I think I can cast it here as well, but I don't know why. No. We'll just cast it here at our throne. It is expensive, but that happiness bonus will boost our our income and population a bit by 30% now. And we're very close to the 600 cap, which is cheerful, anything beyond 600. So that's a 50% plus 50% bonus. Let's do our scouting first. Let's start up over here first, right? Oh, what's going on here? Oh wow. So that's AOWE. We did manage to live. Remember last turn, I think he had a tiger right here. There's the tiger, but we saw that it was facing this way. It was facing east, so we kind of inferred that he probably brought it down here to scout and then was sending it back. We were able to sit here undetected because he did just continue on his way. And that does not look good for him, right? This Necro Circle just spawned. It's really, just to comment on that, it is a mistake, I think, to attack here when these have spawned, right? If you attack either stack, well, I suppose you could attack them here. Actually, no. I'm mistaken, guys. Sorry. This acts as a city. You know, this is like a central hex, and anything around it gets pulled in. So I think even if you attack these guys, the fight will take place on the Necro Circle, and everyone gets pulled in. So now you're fighting 6 of these. It's dangerous because they do have Undying, right? The Lost Souls come back to life after 2 turns. It can be quite dangerous. So usually, probably, if I was him, I would move away next turn, they should attack him, right? And then hit him. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's do this first. So we did, if you watched last turn, we managed to, what do you call it? Deny his city. He had brought a settler up here. It had initially been defended, but he moved the defender away. So we were able to just take it out, deny it, which is huge. You know, founding a city is a big investment. I think our plan now is to just... Oh, and look at this. He cleared all of this, right? Last turn he had cleared this, the node, but now he cleared this and this. No telling where he went from there, but I think we're going to continue with our plan of sneaking along the side here. Kind of depends on where we want to stand. Like, it won't even let me stand here. Is that not part of the map? Apparently not. Apparently not. It's just here. He is a dwarf, so... screw it. Let's just try this. Where does it want me to go? It wants me to take the long way. Because... Okay, there he is. So he lost quite a bit. Yeah, he lost quite a bit here. With what he had like pretty much a single stack the farm is okay to take. The trading post gets a little iffy, right? If you have one stack, if your units are not strong enough, the trading post is a bit more difficult. Now he will be able to reach me here, but I think we just chance it. We'll take our chances here. And we'll hide out right here. Right here. Now, hopefully he doesn't have a vision upgrade. He shouldn't, right? But I'm just thinking, like, you know, you clear the trading post, you get rewarded. Usually you get an item. Imagine if you got an item with a vision upgrade. Okay, let's do this one next. Now, this is a bit meaningless now, right? Because we have found the other two players. The fourth player left at turn 2. Dark Rider. He left the game at turn 2. So it's now an Emperor AI. I'm not too concerned with that, right? I don't really care about the AI in this game. The AI is rather slow, and they're going to be somewhere out here, right? Because I started in the underground. This player, PerfectRivsl, I'm not sure how you say that exactly, but his city should be here. AOWE is back in here, and I'm in the underground, kind of smack in the middle. So that tells me the AI is probably down here somewhere. It should be a triangle, I think, because it wants to, well, that is if it's on the surface. We don't know that for sure. The AI could be in the underground. So I guess I'm kind of wrong. Everything I just said is a bit wrong, isn't it? The AI could be down here. Who knows? But if he's on the surface, we can triangulate where he is, right? But again, I don't really care about the AI. I guess we'll just do this, and I'm not sure where we'll go from there. Let's do our last crow. What do we want to do here? Now again, if I was him, this next turn I would not attack here. I would move away or do something else in the meantime. Maybe there's something up here he can clear. These will, in all likelihood, come after him and attack him in his off turn. And then he can hit this. Where do we go here? Now the wisp has a high vision range. The wisps can see out to, I think 4? Should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's quite a bit. You know, we need to really swing around here, it looks like. Take the long way. Maybe, 1, 2, 3, 4. Could go here. And we can even go there. Looks like he cleared all that, and what is that? Looks like a, but that looks like an independent something. You know, the border is not his color. It's not his sigil. We could seek to meet them. Let's just keep going. Just do this. Okay, so we've met the outpost of Isol. We are going good this game. Yeah, so we will accept that. Now, where do you think he is? He already met these guys. He cleared here. I guess he's back in here, in all likelihood. So maybe we just hit the water here. There he is, right there. But I don't want to stay in the open. I would rather play it a bit safe. We'll stay here. Okay, okay. Scorched Earth is completed, so that'll come in handy in the next couple turns here. We'll try to, we'll end over here, of course. We're going to try to test their city defenses and see if we can capture. I think we said we wanted this next. One of those, probably. Alliance proposal. Now that's a lot of income, isn't it? 55 gold per turn, 28 mana. That's huge, that's huge. Honestly, that's too much mana. But we should do this now, I would imagine. I would imagine it'll pay for itself. We're not doing anything with this gold. We need to figure out how we want to use that mana. Well, I suppose here. But see, if I accept now, we're going to go over the cap. It's quite annoying. I would rather save that. Well, we can deposit. See, this is a trick, right? Our CP is 0, right? But we can still offload mana, our reserves into the spell. Now that solves it, but not for long, right? Not for long. That would really solve it, but why would we do this? Elemental and irregular. I mean, that's actually... It is a bit excessive, right? But it actually is kind of an interesting idea. We're ranking up our scoundrels, which once we get the research in, we can evolve them into lesser shadow stalkers. They're very strong, very strong. That's the whole idea. I do need to build military, but soon, you know, but this mana idea, I think the sooner we buy these guys off, the better, right? I want to do this now. I want to do it this turn if I can. In that case, do we postpone further? I mean, then again, I suppose I can just ignore this mana income. I don't have to care. Who cares if it hits the cap, right? But I'm a greedy guy. I'm a bit greedy. Probably to my detriment. We still don't know, what are we going to do here? His leader, like I said, might have come down into the cave here. But in that case, well, he's possibly spotted us and backed off. We gotta kill time anyways. What do we want to do? One, two. Assassin into... I'm kind of wondering if I should just bypass scoundrels altogether. Because if you remember, on turn 1, or maybe it was turn 2, our production resources granted us this, the planar gate. We got this for free. So we can already produce the high tier units. We have the building to do so. We just need the research. It if I pay these guys off, we can just play more patiently, you know, buy these guys off, get the high mana income, dump that mana into like economy buildings, perhaps, like go in a lab or something. And these things, offload our mana here, offload our mana into spells. Meanwhile, our army just kind of plays patiently, waits patiently. And then instead of researching this crap, we research this. We dump our research into getting high tier units. Okay, regardless, let's take a look up here. We're waiting anyways, right? No sign of him. No sign of his leader. So it's possible, like, think about where he could have gone. We spotted him here several turns back. He could have just gone this way. He could have looped around. He is a long ways from home, so it's not the worst idea, right? He's looping back, heading back home. The other idea is, and he wouldn't have gone there. The other idea is he did come down the cave and went this way. He went east, perhaps. Maybe we, everyone up here and just, we're just sitting ducks, so we're sitting ducks. Yeah, guys, I'm really quite torn on what to do now. If we want to bypass the scoundrels or go into high tier units right away. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. $28. So it buys us a couple turns here. This is a gamble because well, we'll try it. We'll take the gamble, I guess. I mean, we're dumping our mana into this. The only problem is if this city is defended, this we have to like abort, right? So it's wasted. Now we do have this that we can cast a second time. We can cast it here. So maybe that's a good way to offload that mana. Yeah, yeah. And these are vassalized, so they are growing. They should benefit from it, I believe. Right? We do need to buff our army. We do need to buff our army. Okay, okay, let's just do this. Boom. There we go. There we go. It's okay. It's not... We have a couple turns here. Maybe I should just go for this. This cost how much? That's 15 per turn. We got to situate, so 1, 2. 1, 2. That's perfect, but if he's defending himself, then... And then same here. 1, 2. I would rather not get this, right? This is kind of... there's other ways of offloading our mana, which is active spells that have an upkeep. This is more urgent, right? We want to be evolving our scoundrels if we choose to do this. I think it is a good idea. I mean, actually, I don't know. We're not really under threat at the moment. We can kind of sit back and then go for the, well, Shadow Stalkers are a ways off, right? $400, yeah, I mean, yeah, but it is cheaper than, the Rogue is kind of a more early power class. Very powerful in the early game. I mean, they don't even have a tier 4 unit, right? This is a tier 3 unit, but it's a very, very strong tier 3 unit. We're already at 21 minutes. Let's wrap this up, guys. We gotta finalize our plan. Let's do this. Let's do this so we can actually do something. I don't like not being able to do anything. Probably will... We'll sit right... Actually, that's a bad place to sit, I think, because... just to... I know we're prolonging the turn here, guys, but this is good information. If something was to come and attack me through the cave, right? If something came here, like monsters or, whatever, and then they enter the cave, they enter battle with just the stack below. This guy doesn't get pulled in. So it is a bit risky in that now these are separated from him. He won't get pulled in. It's a bit of a, you could say, like a misplay, but we'll probably be okay. Anyways, yeah, I think we'll just do the scoundrel idea. We're okay with the mana. Kind of overthinking it a bit. We could do this. It might be a good idea, but I think we want this sooner. Mm-hmm. We want these scoundrels to be surviving so they can evolve. Yeah. That's kind of the whole point. That's the whole idea of Dwarf Rogue, in my view, right? The Dwarf Scoundrel is armored. Also, the Dwarves are inherently tankier, right? Dwarves have a +1 armor and +1 resistance. So the whole idea here is to keep them alive longer. They're a lot tankier, they can take more of a punch than most of the other races. Scoundrel. Okay, you stay here in case we don't want to be losing that, and I think that's everything, guys. I think we'll call it there. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.